I'm really not sure which is which. That Rosa would certainly make a lot more sense, since Rosa doesn't exist yet, obviously. Right, so now we're going to go outside and we're going to solve the ridiculous gravestone puzzle. Now, again, you have to remember that supposedly there's no explanation for this mechanism existing here, or, for that matter, why Master Audrey would decide he needed it, being as he can't jump that high anyway. It's just a really poor excuse for this to be. Anyway, we see a switch, do we press it? So we've got to do this in the order in which he intended to turn people into vampires. So of course he is a vampire himself first, then he intended to turn his wife Mary into a vampire, but he sort of fucked that up, but he had a gravestone prepared for her. Not that he was going to bury her, so I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you consider it in any way, shape, size or form. Yes, next was Henry. I had to clear my throat there, that will be cut. And lastly was anyone else who happened to turn up. So we get... The tombstone is so damaged it cannot be read. So what, he buggered up the tombstone after building it? Just, you know, they could have just put a random name on there or said the tombstone was blank or anything, but no, they had to have it make no sense. So we can climb up here now and we can get all the stuff that's usually up here. And that glittery thing up there is where we plug in the rose brooch. Just roll with it. Jesus. I'm through trying to make sense of anything that happens here anymore. Right, so we'll pick that up and try and kill that ghost, but we will fail, so we will hit our head. You are being punished, Cornell. I'm being punished, oh no. Right. An image of a rose engraved in the fountain. Do you wish to fit the rose brooch into the pointless cut-off? Engraving, yes. We've acquired Crest Half A. Huzzah! We now have toothpaste. So we're going to go back inside and talk to Mary and report to her that her sloth of a son is now safe and well, being protected by a charm we picked up for $3 down the market. Well, he's as safe as he would be in any other circumstances anyway. He's probably currently jumping up and down on a wolf's head, saying, I'm safe, or yelling, don't leave me, Cornell, even more. Anyway, we'll traipse our way back along here, back through the rose garden, and up the stairs again. So, that was why I don't like Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Pointless little things like that. This is a case in point for why innovation in video games isn't always a good idea. Sometimes the fantastic idea that you just had hasn't been done before because it's stupid. Alright, so in here we go, and here is Mary. You did it! You helped Henry escape safely. Oh, that's wonderful news! As long as that child is safe, I have no regrets. As promised, I give you the copper key. I hope that it serves you well. Again, I cannot thank you enough, young stranger. You acquire the copper key. Yes, I'm resigned to my fate, and intend to stay here with my husband, who you killed, to the end. You see, I still love my husband, Audrey. Okay, animated necrophilia there. Let's just make our way out of here and not come back ever. Right, so now that we've finally finished all that, all we have to do is go back into the garden maze one more time. And Frankenstein is now absent without leave. I guess he's gone off to have an evil creation of the dead type cigarette or something like that. So we are safe to go and proceed to the doorway and fight Gilles de Rice, who is ridiculously easy, because again we have this level 3 cross, which completely unbalances the game, but it unbalances in our favour, so we like it. There's a white jewel, we said at this point, yes we will. Now, I've been thinking about Cornell a little, from his Castlevania 64 appearance, and I figured out maybe why the werewolf form is quite as overpowered as it is. I'm guessing that he was originally intended to be a pure melee attacker. I mean, this silly blue thing that we throw could sensibly be a trail that's supposed to represent some sort of dash punch. And when we see him in Castlevania 64, he uses a variety of dashing punches and kicks, so I would guess that he would handle sort of like he was using Ifrit from Devil May Cry all the bloody time. That would make the wolf form make slightly more sense, because if you're only punching and kicking, then you have a bit of a disadvantage right off the bat, and it would help you a little. But in the end it seems that they realised that the reason Reinhardt was rubbish was that he was basically a melee attacker, and so they decided that they would give him a ranged attack and not do anything about the werewolf form, which means that Cornell is the most powerful player character in either game. Then it's, of course, the original Carrie, then the Legacy of Darkness Carrie, who is probably fairly equal with Henry, and then you have either Reinhardt. Reinhardt in either configuration. So we will now use the save gem, and then we will make our way down to the unbelievably threatening and difficult boss fight against Gilles de Rice. We put that in, even though it's larger than our torso, and there's no plausible way we could ever have been carrying it, and we head on down. So that's how we opened that door, you see. Now we've answered another one of those mysteries that no one gave a shit about. So here is Gilles de Rice. He gets no introduction, and now we just throw all our shit at him and defeat the living hell out of him. He's nearly dead already. Dear Lord. This is a boss, remember. This isn't just a regular vampire fight. He sort of traipses around slowly, and then we throw one more of these at him and he's dead. Marvellous. That was a real climax to that stage. He falls over, he gets up, he's fine. I'm okay, oh shit, no, my shoulder's leaking. I hate it when that happens. I've never seen the like. Ugh, it's true. You are not a mere man-wolf. You're a mere cat. No, he's not. Quite a show there, Lobo's here? No, he's not. He's much too awesome for this. Who are you idiots, anyway? A man of your skills should be able to put up a good fight against the man we can only refer to with pronouns. We don't have any idea of the power of the man-beast's magic. It's so exciting, don't you think? I'm going to drink my invisible alcohol. Ha ha ha! Crude hand gesture makes Gilles de Rice disappear. He's allergic to poor manners. Him? The man-beast's magic? Metal Gear? A Hind D? Yeah, that was sort of pointless. Anyways, we cut out me going around the outside of the building. We have to just find the hidden path here, which is found in the same manner before. And it seems that every Castlevania 64 protagonist has an obsessive-compulsive desire to nod their head every time they found a hidden path. I found a hidden path. Right, so we jump down here and we get all the artifacting I talked about earlier, and we are now in Outer Wall. This is Cornell's extra level, but we are not going to do it. We are going to save and leave. I have been Evil Tim, and this has been Castlevania 64. No, it hasn't. Legacy of Darkness. Goodbye.